Yo, 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 test, test, test. Yo, 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 test, test, test. Sounds pretty ass. Yo, 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 test, test, test. Never chill. Hello, James. Switch to YouTube for now. Yeah, we're gonna see how YouTube performs. Hello, Bobby. Hello. Custom retro consoles by Bobby. Hello, boys. Yeah, we're gonna try YouTube because TikTok's just been killing the views recently. They don't want me on there. I've been I don't know. I don't know what I've done to this day apparently, but they've been cutting my views. Apparently it's because I'm telling people to leave the app and all that, which isn't the case. You know, if people want to go on a website, I'm going to tell them the website, but hey, is what it is. It's one of those. But to be honest, I think the YouTube format works better anyway, because what we can do is we can actually, we don't have to stream in the vertical orientation, right? So you could go horizontal, you can see a bit more. It's better. It's better to stream this way, I think. It's a nicer viewing experience. You know, I don't know, is what it is. Chat's easy to monitor. Yeah, that is true as well. Chat is easy to monitor. I don't know, like TikTok, streaming on there, it's just a faff, to be honest. It's a faff. So, alright, let me move that. Boom, move the little monitor in the way so I can see what's going on. Yeah, I just get more control here, you know. I do prefer it. I think it's just the views, isn't it, really? But I've got a PC I need to build for someone for tomorrow. So that's why I thought we'd hop on and give it a go. So, it's not anything crazy. It's definitely not, you know, one of those super crazy high-end PCs. And also, I just noticed there's a little bit of thermal paste on there because this is a second-hand motherboard. So let's just get rid of that real quick. It's not the end of the world, it's not conductive, but it's just, might as well. Anything is, like, are we allowed to play a little bit of music on YouTube? I don't know. I guess you are, right? Should we do a little bit of like... Should we do like some chill tunes? copyright free music. Here we go. Alright, let's not get that loud. Alright, let me know if that's too loud. Boys, give the stream a thumbs up if you can and drop me a sub. It might help to push out to more people. Oh, I don't have any alerts up here or anything like that, unfortunately. But yeah, motherboard today, B650S Wi-Fi. It's nothing crazy, it's from MSI, but it does the job. It's got everything that we need. It's an ATX motherboard because it's going on an ATX case. I think it looks pretty nice. Like I said, nothing crazy, but it's got everything we need. The only thing I do wish is they really could have included an I/O shield. You know, that's my only thing with it. Is the I/O shield is missing. It's not missing. I've got it here, but I feel like it should have already been on there. But you know, I think we really should get away from this because it can't cost that much more just to slap it on there. Do you know what I mean? It's one of those. Anyway, I'm holding about £8 here with the current prices. DDR5, 6,000 mega transfers. No, it's a CL38, it ain't the fastest, but it's 32 gig, which is what we wanted. If I could just undo it, that would help. There we go. Boom. Swap my house for it? I don't know. I don't know, man. You're gonna have to give me a couple for that, I reckon. I don't know. Unless you got like a house in Hollywood or something, you know. It's a lot of money, this. Jokes aside, I bought this for 110 quid. Now I could probably sell it for about 280, 300. I'm not going to do that because I'm going to sell a whole PC, not just some RAM. I'm not going to be one of those people. But it's what it is. That is just the reality. Pretty satisfying click there. Pretty satisfying. Let's do the other one. Boom, boom. Nice, nice and satisfying. Now let's pop that back in the box. Boom, job done. Get the SSD out. Terabyte SSD, MSI. I bought 5 of these recently. So it's a Gen 4 NVMe SSD. Bought 5 of these for £42 each, which I think is a bargain. Ain't getting better for that money. You ain't getting anything better for that money. Let me tell you. Let me get the screw drill. Oh, this is too big. Yeah, this is too big. No screw drilling for me. MSI Spatium. Well, I don't know how you pronounce it, but these SSDs are quite nice. Well, the money. The famous screw drill. I think it's the infamous at this point. How did last night go, James? Did you, I reckon you're a millionaire now, aren't you? Surely you gotta be a millionaire. At this point. Whoops. Let's not swap it. Yeah, James, you gotta be a millionaire right now, surely. Is it like a bigger delay on YouTube? I feel like there's a bigger delay. I'm streaming it with like ultra low latency apparently. And it still feels like there is a bit of a delay. Must be. Oh, Rampocalypse, when will you end? I just want to go back to like summer, man. Weather was better, Ram wasn't fucking expensive. We're just living our life, you know. Hey. Thing about good times is that you don't know the good times, do you know what I mean? It's a little bit of foul base on it still. Just quickly get rid of that. But yeah, you don't know the good times till they're gone, eh? Who would have known in the summer that we've got this around the corner? The Rampocalypse. God damn it, man. Stellar Light Raid is amazing for loot. Damn, is it? I bet that's heavy on PvP though. 900k, okay, so you're almost a millionaire. He almost caught up. Not bad, not bad. Poor Harry, man, I had to fucking sponsor him. There's some serious sponsorship on Harry. That guy owes me about 400k. I'm joking. I'm happy sponsoring him. For as long as we need. Very bad PvP. Yeah, I can't imagine. Oh yeah, processor, Ryzen 5 7500F. Didn't state it, but hey. Ryzen 5 7500F. Nothing crazy, but we're putting a 9060 XT in it. Doesn't have to be anything fancy, if I'm completely honest. Amount recharges? Oh, he probably owes me about 25 now, I think. To be honest, that's so cheap, I don't even mind. The 1500. Like, I don't mind buying them. Easier to buy them than it is to like loot up the cells and then craft it yourself, you know what I mean? So, right, we've got RAM in, SSD, CPU. So let's do the CPU cooler. And the CPU cooler today, ID cooling A410 black. There it is, nothing crazy. Boom. So it's nothing crazy, but it will cool. This CPU runs nice and cool. It's a 65 watt TDP. It's nothing. It is not a problem at all to cool this thing. So, is this still available? Someone just messaged me about the streamers, which yes they are. I sold one on eBay yesterday, which is quite nice. Okay, we've got the ID cooling. I think that's everything from here. So that's not too bad. Right. Let's get the brackets out. But yeah, I want to hop on maybe tonight. I've got a birthday I need to attend today. And I've got to do this as well. So I am hoping to hop on tonight when we get back and catch up at home. Because yeah, that would be nice. What I do like about ID cooling is they give you this, like all the sort of screws and everything like that, all in one, which is kind of nice. They've given us 4 brackets, which we certainly don't need, but again, that's quite nice of them. We only need 2 of those, so we'll pop them right back in. Ah, I got a Christmas do tonight. Okay. So it'll be tomorrow. No, that's fair. What is it, work or friends or? It'll be tomorrow. Yeah, man, no problem. Gotta do what you gotta do. Now, I can't remember which brackets are. I think it's these for AM5. I want to say. Yeah, these look about right, don't they? Yeah. Okay. It will be these, which is fine. Pop that back. Friends, yeah. Oh, okay, nice, nice. Harry gonna be there? Does Harry live close to you? I imagine Harry lives close to you. Right. Oh, they're nicely labelled as well. Love it. Let's get them out. These must be 3D printed, these. What I don't like is they're red. Obviously, I know why they're red. Because Ryzen's red, but still. They didn't have to be. You know what I mean? Like, we know it's... There's other ways you could tell us, you know, it's AMD. You know what I mean? But hey, it is what it is. I'm just being picky. Cool, so you're going to sit like that. And then you're going to need 4 of those screws. Now they give you 4 thumb screws, but why? I suppose for the other bracket actually. Yeah, I mean we're not going to use 4, we're going to need 2. So, here's what it is. Now, this one I should be able to use the infamous screw drill. Oh man, I can't lie, I'm still addicted to Ark. For some reason this game doesn't get old. I think it's just because like every encounter has so many possibilities. Like every encounter's different in it. One of those. Absolute bangers, eh? Camera blocks my face. Okay. Thanks. Let me change it up a little bit. On here, what made you do a change? Man, TikTok, if I'm honest. Here we go, that should be a bit better. If I'm honest, TikTok just started cutting off views completely. Because apparently, like, I'm trying to get people off the app, which I think is absolute bollocks. And no one, like, no human wants to review it. It's just AI. It's AI that just keeps flagging it up, which I think is absolute bollocks. No one in TikTok seems to care, so I said fuck them. You know what I mean? Is what it is. They can do one. Alright, so this should just go on like that. Yeah. Beautiful, beautiful. So we've got to take off that lovely sticker there. Boom. You don't want one of those. And also, let's put the fan on it. Yeah man, TikTok's just rogue. They're not very friendly. Not a fan of them. Not a fan of the company behind them. And yeah. I just feel like YouTube's going to have more opportunities. I'm going to start doing videos, hopefully, eventually. Maybe when RAM prices calm down. Because I would like to do videos. Difference with YouTube, when you get a call, it pairs and starts from where you left off. That's why it looked like there was a delay. Oh, okay. Right. Pauses. I don't think I had any pauses, did I? Either way, it is what it is. Do you know what I mean? I'm just gonna, to be fair, as much as I like streaming, I do want to focus more on videos and sort of that content. It's a completely different thing, doing videos, but I don't know. Seems like it could be more fun, more enjoyable. Now, where did I put? I was holding it earlier. There it is. See, I'm blind today. Thermal paste. I'm going to do the old outdated method. The P dot right in the middle. Nice and plenty. Because when we're going to apply that CPU cooler, it's going to spread it out. It's going to spread it out. So here we go. What I like to do with these is just at least latch on one of them. Nice and early. Ah, I just remembered. That's the only problem with these is you got to do it before. That's fine. Here we go, get that screwdriver out. A little bit here, a little bit there. If I can get it to catch on. Nope. Not having any luck catching that one. Hold on, maybe I've done a little bit too much on there. I think I did. There we go, that one caught on. And that one caught on. All good, back in the game. A little bit there. A little bit there. You want to apply equal force, not too much. There we go, that one's done. That one's done. That one's done. Now, there's actually quite a nice VRM here, which you can hide the cable behind, which is cool. So obviously we're going to cable tie it just to get it out of the way, but it actually hides it quite nicely, which is cool. So CPU cooler's on, that's all on. I mean, we're pretty much ready to chuck it in the case. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the case, put all of this back in the box because we don't actually need anything more from here. But yeah, I do want to do more like YouTube videos, man. I want to do more YouTube videos. I was literally gonna make a start on it soon, but then with this Rampocalypse, like, I don't know, at the moment I think I'm just gonna save all the money that I've got. I'm basically, the plan at the moment is gonna be sell what I've got. I'm just gonna get the case out, boys, one sec. The plan at the moment is going to be sell all the PCs I have at the moment, sell all the stock completely, you know, get it all sold, get all that money back, pay tax, because obviously tax man's coming. I've got to submit my self-assessment very soon. So tax man is coming for my money. So we're going to have to give the tax man, you know, I mean, I didn't see the taxman put the shifts in that I did, so, you know, I don't know where the bastard's grabbing my money from, but hey, that's life, I suppose. You know, he wasn't there putting all these hours fucking specking out these PCs and putting them together. But equally, you don't want to be fighting with the taxman, do you? So, we're not going to do that. There it is, Lian Li. Once again, the V100R. Why? Because I accidentally bought two of these. I say accidentally because I actually did not mean to. I bought one for a build and then I forgot that I bought it in the first place. So I bought it again thinking I didn't buy it. And yeah, I had two turn up, so. There it is, the Lian Li V100R. Comes with the 4 RGB fans, which we love to see. And it is a pretty big case. Favorite case, absolutely. I'm loving this case. I could build in this every day. Easy to build in, beautiful build quality. There's all the features you really need. 4 fans, 3 of them reverse blade, RGB. Like, man, what more do you actually want from a case? What more do you want from a case? This is it. This is it. ATX. If you want ATX, this is the case. So easy to open everything up. Like, look, no tools needed, no screws, anything like that. I think this is tape on it. There you go. Boom. Get it undone. No screws, nothing, no tools required. It is absolutely crazy. Love this thing. Love it, love it, love it. Alright, let's just get the screws. And a drink. But yeah, here we go. Everything's there. Happy days. Right, so let's get these screws here for the motherboard because we're going to need them. We're not going to need any of that. Some cable ties, so we'll use those. I think that's it pretty much. We're not going to need anything else. Everything there. Everything's already there. Love to see it. Alright, let's pop it down. Wow, I know the viewing experience may not be the best. Just bear with me for a momento. Oh yeah, hold on. It would be wise of me to get the old IO shield in, wouldn't it? That would help. Alright, let me just clean up real quick. Put some fingerprints. Cool. But yeah, no, honestly, I love building in this. James, when are you getting yours? Because you haven't got it yet, have you? I can't remember if you said if you bought it yet. Beautiful. Ah, you need the new desk first. Okay, I see. No, that's fair. Alright, maybe whilst I'm doing that, maybe I just need to make that a little bit bigger. I don't know. Honestly, if I had a template, this would be it. Currently, my desk is too small, so doing that, but probably we'll wait till January now. No, that's fair. Hey, Christmas is around the corner, you know what I mean? Christmas is around the corner. Don't I know it? Oh, it's gonna get pricey, eh? It's Christmas. Christmas do be pricey. Christmas do be pricey though. Cool. Boom. All of that's in. Happy days. So, if I turn it around towards you guys. I know this camera ain't the best because this is just a bloody webcam, innit? This one. This thing's awful. It shouldn't be that bad though. Hold up. God, the quality on that's awful. Yeah, so expensive and it seems to keep going up. Oh man, Christmas is nuts, isn't it? Christmas is absolutely nuts. Alright, give me one moment. Let's do the front panel because that's going to be nice and easy. I'll be honest, this build is good. There's nothing crazy going on here, so it should be actually nice and easy to put together. But I look forward to seeing the final outcome because the graphics card is quite nice. It's a 960 XT. 16GB, 3 fan from Sapphire, but it's got some really cool RGB. Bottom camera's clear though. Yeah, I mean bottom camera is the DJI Osmo Pocket, so I'd expect that one to be quite good. This webcam is a 1080p webcam from Logitech. It's a bit ass. If I'm honest, I bought it many years ago, so the fact that that one's bad does not surprise me. But yeah. Okay, front panel, let's have a look. So what have we got here then? Let's just separate all that. So, HD audio. Why don't we start from right to left though? So, or from left to right, from your point, I suppose. HD audio, bottom left corner of your motherboard. Job done. Good old front panel. Make it nice. Literally make it nice and easy for new builders here as well. They put it all together in one. The problem is my left hand is useless. They put it all together in one, which is super sweet. And then I don't want to cross any of these cables. There we go, we got USB 3.0, which actually on this motherboard's at the bottom. Okay. Doesn't always tend to be the case. They're not normally at the bottom for the 3.0s. Not that I'm complaining, that is quite good. Although, I always hated the 3.0 cable. Like USB 3.0, I don't know, it always just seems so janky, so like, it's just awful, isn't it? I don't know, I'm not a huge fan, I'll be honest. And then obviously the good old USB type C header, boom, straight in there, happy days. That's pretty much just done with front panel. I don't know what's up with that top camera. I don't know, it's absolutely awful today. But hey, that's just life. So, system fan 1, let's get that plugged in there. Or actually, hold on, where should we plug it in? I mean, if I plug it in there, yeah, let's plug it in there. Because it won't hurt. Straight into system fan 1. So that's our fans all connected up. It's some nice daisy chaining going on here, and just a 3-pin now for the RGB, which on this motherboard tends to be at the top, which might be a bit of a problem actually, because this cable's pretty tight, so we might have to do some magic here. God, that is very tight. It's fine if you've got a header at the bottom, which on this motherboard you do actually. There is one there. Okay. Nah, we're good. It's all good. I thought that might be a bit of an issue, but we actually do have a spare 5-volt 3-pin header. Which Always seems to be a struggle. I do hate them. I'm not a big fan of them. Well, that's us done for the connectors. So it's super easy. Really, it doesn't get easier than that. I think. There's so much space for cables here as well. Love it. But let's get the PSU out. So nothing crazy, but it will do the job. MSI mag A650BN. It's a 650 watt bronze, non-modular. Helps keep the cost down. If I'm honest, it ain't bad at all. Nothing fancy, doesn't need to be. It's reliable. I've used dozens and dozens of these. Never had an issue. So, no reason not to use it really, if you ask me. You know what I mean? I mean, we're pretty much like almost done. It's nuts how easy it is to build in this. Like, it's not even like a speed run or anything, but we are smashing through it. It does help when you don't have like loads of RGB, you don't have an AIO, you know, all that like air cooler, man. It's just so much easier. You just slap it on, call it a day. Love it. Ah, god damn it. Birds fly in this case, absolutely. I love building in this, honestly. It's a joy. I've got the Lian Li A3 coming up with a wood effect at the front. I don't look forward to that because it's MATX. But it's such a small case, it might as well be MITX. It's very, very compact. Cool. Yeah, nothing crazy, I'll be honest, this power supply. But equally, it does not need to be. There we go, just need to make sure that sits right. Do I like the fracture one? No. Well, do you mean the wood effect? The wood effect is, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, lovely. Those are the screws we need. Yeah, man. Lian Li A3 wood. Well, just Google wood. I think it's just walnut or something. I can't remember. If you just Google wood, you'll see it. It's really nice. Super nice. I think it looks absolute class. And I would say it's a case for, like, you know, it's a case for grown-ups, I'll be honest. It's not a case for kids and you know, TikTok personalities and all that, because it may not be the flashiest thing, but I think it's a very classy case. I think it looks class. I bought a 2070 yesterday for 80 quid on eBay. 70 quid for a 2070, man. Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah, it is, yeah. Okay, here we go. Get that 24 pin in. Not the nicest of braided cables, this one, but it does the job. There you go. Should be nice and secure. And I don't like it when you don't get that like click. And a 24 pin doesn't always click. That's the only thing I don't like about the old 24 pin, and the fact it's a chonker, but that's beyond the point. Right, here we go. Is that CPU? Yes, it is. So let's get CPU connected, which is nice and easy to do. You get this pre-installed like plastic channels here at the back. Beautiful. Beautiful. Another budget builder with 2070. Yeah, pretty much, man, pretty much. The other one was a 2070 Super. This one is just a normal 2070, but I'll be honest, 70 quid I'd be stupid not to pick up. Do you know what I mean? If I didn't pick it up at that price, I'd be stupid. Man, I'm telling you, my left hand is just useless. I'm right-handed, so that left hand, like, anytime it has to do something, it's like, what? You want me to do something? What? Okay, these SATA cables, we can just bunch them up together. And cable time, because they are not going to be needed. Which is amazing for us. Did you find any blueprints yesterday, James? Any sweet, sweet blueprints? Right, it's time to get the old GPU out. Light Mag 3. Oh, man, that's a good one though. Another Wolfpack. They definitely up the rate then. 100%. They stealth up the rate for that, because we went weeks and weeks without getting one, and then all of a sudden it's like, wow, Wolfpack, and now we all got Wolfpack blueprints. You know. Anyway, this is the GPU that I was talking about. So let me make that a bit smaller again. Maybe even move it, I don't know, bottom right corner or something. But yeah, this is the GPU. It's a 9060 XT from Sapphire. It's a Nitro Plus, which is actually quite nice model. I'm really excited to see how it actually looks in this case, because it's not black, but it's got some quite cool RGB. So let's get it out. I'm excited for this one. So let's see what we're looking at. Found both in a day raid. Yeah, there's no chance they didn't up the rates. Okay, Sapphire, okay. I mean, you can clearly see where they save a bit of money. It's definitely the packaging. Which, fair enough. You know, at the end of the day, it's not supposed to be all pretty. It's not a premium product, it's just supposed to go into your PC. So there's nothing fancy. You know what I mean? They don't give you anything extra whatsoever. It does say accessories though, so what's it going to be? An anti-sag bracket? Here we go. And let's see, yeah, anti-sag bracket, fair play. And we also have an RGB. It looks like an RGB extension lead. Interesting, okay. And then yeah, you got the anti-sag bracket, which we're not going to use because we're going to use one of our own, because I think the ones that we provide are a bit nicer visually. But I'm excited to get the GPU out because I actually really want to see in person. I saw it online and I thought it looked cool. But let's have a look. Oh wow, okay. Right. Look at this. No freebies, no. Wow, okay. Okay, Sapphire. Got a Sapphire logo on top. I think they cooked with this, man. This looks nice. I think they cooked with it. That looks wicked. I like the mesh that they've done at the front. The cable is centered, which is really cool. Wow, okay. No, fair play. Fair play. And I see why I need the RGB, so there's an RGB header right there. There's an RGB 3-pin right there. You can't probably see it, but there it is. RGB 3-pin header. So you can actually connect it and then control it through like signal RGB and all that. So I think we are gonna do that. The only thing is routing the cable is gonna be it's gonna be a bit horrible, isn't it? Right, let's pop everything back. Because I would like the customer to be able to control the lights on this as well, you know. Because I don't like telling someone, oh, you can't do that, sorry mate, I couldn't be asked to connect it. Do you know what I'm saying? We're not going to do that. So let's get it out. I just want to know how we're going to route it. That's the only thing, without it looking nasty. So we shall see. But I really like this GPU. I think it's beautiful. So not only is it going to run nice, it's going to look nice. I think it's going to look super clean. So let's pop that there for a minute, and let's grab this cable. Let's see how we can route it. It needs to go to the top of the motherboard because the bottom slot is taken. So let's see how we do. So the cable is not too short actually. No, that's fair length. Yeah, that's a fair length. So I want to say if the only problem is I don't know why they didn't do it so you can control it through. Surely you can control it through software. Maybe not, I don't know. But there is a gap here for the cable. I hope it doesn't look too ugly. So there we go, we're in. Alright, so now this cable though, that's the only thing. How are we going to run this so it doesn't look ugly? I think it's possible, don't get me wrong. So let's have a look. So it's going to sit there. So we are taking out slot 3 and 4. So let's get that out. Slot 3, slot 4. Cool. There's no plastic on this, right? Ooh, interesting. 2 HDMI, 1 DisplayPort. Strange choice there. I would have gone 2 DisplayPort, 1 HDMI, but hey. Right. Just gonna get that plastic off. Because there is some plastic on the bottom of the GPU. Okay. Just get all that out of the way. Right, can you guys see this? Sort of. Now it would probably help if I routed the PCIe cable through first. Wow, I actually think that looks pretty clean. I think that looks pretty clean, man. Quite happy with that. Yeah, that's quite cool looking actually. And this cable, we will actually be able to hide it. So that's sweet as well. I think we're going to be alright. Right, I just need to there we go. Okay, I think maybe that cable won't look as ugly as I thought it might. Oh, do not fall. Man, these are really fighting me, these thumb screws. I don't know why, but they do not like me today. They're not normally this bad. I understand it. Oh, bye then. There we go. We're alright. They're proper fighting me then for some reason. Cool. So, there is a bit of plastic there actually, I could have taken it off. Ah, it's all good. So now this cable, I'm hoping we can just route it through the back and it won't look so ugly. Which I think we should be okay with. Yeah, we're gonna be fine. Boom. Sweet. I don't think you even need an anti-sag bracket. Okay, yeah, no, you will. No, that's fair. There's a little bit. There's a little bit of a sag. There's a little bit of a sag. Not the end of the world, but you will need it. You will need it. So, the only thing is, you see how you cable? It's a pigtail, which is a bit ugly. So I could put in a cable extension, and then it wouldn't be. But then I think it would take away from the aesthetics. So we're not going to do that. Okay. Right, I've got to drive for a mate. I'll catch you tomorrow. Yeah, catch you tomorrow, man. Have a good day. Thank you for popping by. And have a good one. Enjoy. There we go. Wow, I think we're looking quite nice actually. I'm pretty happy with this. Positively surprised with how it's come out. I don't think it's a bad. Okay. How are we looking? That's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. Wow. I think we've done alright. So, let's turn it on and see what happens. And assuming I've connected everything correctly, we should be okay. So, here we go. Hold on a minute. Boom. Here we go. No. Here we go. Am I pressing the reset? What an idiot. Pressing the reset button. There we go. How are we looking? Oh, that's looking quite clean actually. Wow. This is nice. It's looking cool. I think we ended up alright. Plenty of air coming through. I'm happy with that. Sweet. Green light on the boot process. We're looking good. I think it's nice. Just under an hour. Not bad. Not bad at all.